Have a good morning from the beautiful woods just to the east of Domburg. So we had I had a beautiful night's sleep. Did you have a great night's sleep?
It's a lovely campsite.
I know, she was still snoring at 10 to 8 this morning. Not that she snores, she was just doing that. Yeah, it was a beautiful campsite, beautiful little spot you saw we sat last night. Oh, the best showers and everything in the world. Got the map out here, so we're just somewhere there now. And we've got to go through these woods here, round there, up over this, and then about 5 pages to go. So we've got over 50 miles to do today, haven't we, friend? But we're up for it, aren't we?
Of course we are.
And we've got a nice site booked for tonight. And we've got to do 50 miles because we've got to get on the ferry the next morning. So, ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's go. It's like the best, isn't it? Okay, but it looks like we're going over this one here first, then we're going on a bit of land, which is that bit of land there, where them windmills are on the left, and then we've got another one to go over there. You see, because these numbers are quite small on here, I've just written the numbers down the side there. See, and then there, look, 72, 73, 76, and then we'll be back inland. We're not actually going to do that bit there, we're just going to go that bit there, and then round here again, and then up there. So we've got quite a few of these dikes to go over today. Wouldn't want to get caught in that. Oh my goodness, look at the little whirlpools down there, look. So just way off in the distance there is the Hook of Holland and Rotterdam and all the industry around there. It's like a day, it's like 2 different days, isn't it? It's like 2 different days, isn't it?
It's like
this
2
morning,
different days.
This morning it's like as dark as you like, isn't it? All bleak, overcast, blowing a gale. Now it's just warm, sunny, blowing a gale still, but you know, and it is on the nose, but oh my goodness, this is absolutely lovely. This is how I imagined it would be. This is honestly, isn't it? This is how I imagined it would be when we started this. Well, when I was planning this a few weeks ago, when we were thinking, should we cycle to our friends in Maastricht, or you know, we said, well, why don't we just cycle around Holland? And when we were planning this, probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, this is how I imagined it would be. It's absolutely the best, isn't it?
Hi.
Well done. Do you know what this is over here?
Another causeway.
This is the final causeway of the day. Right, now the wind was just behind us then, but now I can already see by them windmills that it's pretty much on the nose. So I just got to get on the drops and batter my way down here. What number are you going for on the electricity?
It's not on.
Oh, you spent most of the day not on.
I have.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's staying off, but going across.
You're not saying stay. I think it'll be back on going across there, to be honest with you. But right, nose down, batter on. Let's go, man. Taking pictures of you, taking pictures of me. That's my job.
Oh, you always take me. Every time I get my camera out, you get your blooming camera out.
My camera's more important than your camera.
No, it's not. Stop it, please.
Concentrate.
No.
Go like this. Look. That's proper sunny, isn't it? Good morning from Camping Ketjel. So we got here last night at about 5ish. Was really good, wasn't it? Really nice spot and everything. We're in this little alcovey bit here, we camped over there in that corner last night, but there's a lot of condensation, so we've just dragged the tent over here now to try and get some of the condensation to dry off it. Bikes are over here as well, but mistakes have been made, haven't they, Trevor? Do you want to say, or shall I?
I'll let you do the honours, seems it was your mistake.
Right, we came up here and we cycled 55 miles yesterday, and we came up because we had to get the ferry this morning across to the Hook of Holland, and everything was good. Ferry goes 11, 1, 3 and 5. I probably already told you that, except when we had a double check last night and we was doing a little bit of planning. When we had a double check, actually the ferry doesn't go on Mondays and Tuesdays in May.
And today's Monday.
And today's Monday. So I've been and it was my responsibility to sort that out and everything. So I've been rebriefed on that a couple of times. Yeah, by my friend here.
I've found an alternative route.
But Chesley's found a very good alternative route. So I'll show you on the map book now, right? Instead of going across on the ferry from here to the Hook of Holland that we were going to go on, the ferry's about 5 or 6 miles from here. We're going to go through the docks a little bit more, and then we're going to go on a very little ferry that the operator says is, you can even look at the schedule, is run by Edith this morning.
I think so,
yeah. €1.80, and then we're going to go on another little ferry that goes across the
from Rosenberg
to Rosenberg, and then we're going to cycle along the coast you can see here now, and then we're going to go that way into Hook of Holland. So it's going to add, I guess it's going to add like 15-20 kilometers onto our route, maybe something like that. But anyway, the point of the whole story is that we have got a solution.
You just can't read timetables.
The other point of the story is mistakes have been made, others will be blamed. I've made a big mistake. I'm not going to live this down, am I? I've been reminded of this every hour. So from this beautiful campsite here, come and join us for the day. We'll have a ride out, we'll go over a couple of ferries, and we'll set off the very second that tent looks like it's dried out a little bit. So here's the ferry. So we're at the ferry, right, Cheryl? Right, I've got to do this, right? Anybody who knows Christopher does this. Right, don't pay her until we get over to the other side, right? Yeah? Right? Don't even fix a price with her, okay? Right, for those who don't care about Christopher, here we go, right. So it goes April till September, €1.80. €1.80. The ferry's just gone over there. I don't know if you can see it in the distance, just there it is. We just saw it going over there. Now, there's a radio here, but I don't know if we're supposed to call her or what.
Let's see what the translate says.
Cheryl's just going to translate it to see what it says. No, I don't know if you're supposed to wave or...
No, I think can you just... I can't, I'm not tall enough to do the translate.
Hang on.
Is that what you need to do? Did you take a picture?
I'll push the button.
Oh, he's casting
Oh, he's
off.
casting off. I saw him casting off. He's on his way. He's casting. Right, don't pay him, Ches, all right? Right. I've just had to stand on here because we can't reach the sign up there to use Google Translate on it. Oh my God. This is the boat. It's on the hill. How cool is that? Look at that beautiful old sailing boat there. What an absolutely beautiful area. A glorious sunny morning, slight breeze, none of that battering we got yesterday or anything. It's absolutely lovely. And here's the ferry lady. We looked last night on the internet and it said her name's Edith. There you go, Jess. How lucky is that? The ferry's just coming in. Okay, second ferry of the day. This one takes us across one of the more major shipping channels, and then what we're going to do then is we're going to come over to the other side there. We're going to follow that all the way down there, right out past them windmills there to the Hook of Holland, and then we're going to go up the coast again then. How many times we've been on these ferries, Stena Line? Wow. So this is the front, somewhere near The Hague we are now, Den Haag. It's beautiful. But the funny thing is, right, is we're waiting here for our frites now. Chesley's waiting in the line now. We've already ordered them, 2 frites with mayonnaise. But the great thing is, right, is this is not the first time we've ever been here, because we came here a few years ago when we had a camper van, and we actually cycled along the frontier from that direction, and we parked like about 5 miles up there, and then we cycled and we actually bought chips here. And then when we were coming today, we just said that we wanted to get some chips on the way, and we said, well, why don't we go to that place at The Hague where we went before and get them from there. So it's absolutely a killer today though. I'm busting off some energy today, I tell you. I'm using up a load of energy today, I tell you. Battering into the wind. It's relentless, merciless, I tell you. So anyway, I've only got like 7 miles to go, so that'll be good. Look at them. How cool's that? Show us your cornet. Right, well, after a day like, oh my god, after a day battering into the wind, that was fairly hard work. I was 43 miles in the end, but that's not far. But when you're carrying a full weight of panniers front and back, and battering into the wind up the coast, that's hard work. So we got ourselves a spot here at this campsite, CampingduPeroquet. Good lady wife there with her bike. We've done a bit of washing. Look, you can see it all drying there very nicely on the line. Tent, bikes, etc. Picked up a couple of bread rolls and everything for tea and that. There's the campsite. And do you know what, they've actually got quite a few of these campsites. They've got Fiat Camping, which is cycle camping, so they've specialist campsites for cyclists, and also this one here has got a little hiking and biking spot. And I'm not saying it's the best spot in the world, right, but there you go. Look at that, couple of tables. It's €22 for the night. Unlimited showers, you don't need a token, don't need a pound, etc. A beautiful little cafe, bar, supermarket, etc. So we've just been and bought a few things for tea, which is really nice. We've got like bag of paprika lays. Chesney's got herself some salami. We've got some bread rolls. I've got some coleslaw and that, right? And do you know what? That's actually all right. You know, it's actually really, really nice. The wind's still on, so at least I think the wind's going to be on for the night. And I think the good thing is it's going to dry all that washing tonight, and also it's going to make no condensation in the night tonight as well. You can see I've got my hat and jacket on because it's like 7 o'clock now, so it's dropping a tiny bit cool now. And then tomorrow we're going to go and cycle another 40 miles up the coast. Got another one of these cycling campsites booked for tomorrow night at CampingduPeroquet. Anybody from England who knows what bleak is, they'll be going, oh, I'm not camping there. CampingduPeroquet. Looks like it's going to be absolutely fine. A campsite, you know, designed, set up for these people on the Kustroute as well as other people who are camping. Got a specialist place where you can stay, put your bike overnight and that, and charge it and everything. So that's going to be good. So that's it for us tonight. We've had a great night. We've had a couple of beers in our little bar here. What a fantastic day. What an absolutely fantastic day. So put your hands up if you've enjoyed it. Way! See you tomorrow. Are you having a bad hair day?
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
It's because I washed it last night. It's just gone. Woo!
Oh, look at that. We stayed here last night. There's the bench. Here's us ready, packed up, ready to go. There's the 2 bikes with all the gear on. The beautiful building we went in last night. Had a couple of beers.
Did.
And had an apple, what's it called? I keep getting it wrong.
Turnover.
Apple turnover.
Apple flap.
Apple flap. I had an apple flap this morning and a croissant. And then we had some Weetabix as well. All ready to go, packed up. That's where we spent last night there. That was the table and chair there. So it was quite nice. Found a dry little spot here as well. So again, 40 miles up the coast today. Wind is forecast to be where, Cheryl?
On the nose.
There, exactly. Wind's forecast to be on the nose for the day. It's not very strong at the moment. The wind isn't, because it's first thing in the morning, but as you know well, it builds during the day, and by this afternoon it'll be battering me. So we've got a nice campsite tonight. I phoned up last night to try and make a reservation. She said just come, it'll be fine, we'll find you a space, which is good. And then after tonight, tomorrow we're going to go up and we'll be on the Ashford Dyke then. So we're making massive progress, aren't we?
We
I
are.
looked up last night, we've done nearly 200 miles since we set off.
Excellent.
I know, that's really cool, isn't it? So right, onwards.
And upwards. No, onwards and onwards.
Onwards and onwards, not onwards and upwards. Right, let's go. Another fantastic day forecast of glorious sunshine, but the temperature is set to drop and it's going to cloud over a little bit in the next few days. So let's see how we get on. We do need a rest day, so if it looks anything like rain, we'll be having a rest day somewhere, won't we?
Oh, definitely.
Shall I treat you to an Airbnb?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please, boss. Right, let's go. You're struggling today with your hair.
Oh, the hair.
You look like, I don't want to say it, but like, you know, a witch.
It's because I washed it last night. It's a bit
I know,
flyaway.
it's a bit flyaway. Look at that, nice little bit of coffee. Little study of the book. There you go. Beautiful little coffee house there. We was just having a little debate over the numbering system, and I'll show you this, right, just so you know. So each one of these junctions here in Holland in general has got a number on it, and you can see them there. Look, junction there's got a number on. Oh, maybe that'll focus. And then we just write the numbers down the side here, so we just go from one number to the next, and you can see the route follows through all the numbers. But even junctions not on this route, you know, all these junctions got numbers, so you can plan any route in Holland by going and following the numbers. So like you can see here, look, last night my little friend wrote all the numbers down the sides here, look, so we can follow them through there. How cool is that? Can't even get, like, all you need, and this is what we had the other day, is a pen and a piece of paper, and you could just write down like your 20 numbers that you're going to follow today, and you just go from one to the next. Cool. €1.50. Bicycles need to be walked on board. That's what it says. Look at all the industry over the back of there. We've just been riding through all them beautiful dunes and woods and everything, and now look at all that industry piling smoke out everywhere, and a great big ship, a great big barge coming past here and everything. It's like a totally contrasting scene, isn't it? Carol's there singing "Don't pay the ferryman" and don't even fix the price and everything. But do you know what? I'm happy to pay this guy. I think I'm going to fix the price and pay him, because it looks like a legitimate operation. They've got signs up and everything. I think it's a legitimate operation, this one. I think this might be free, you know. I think it's free for bicycles, but you have to pay for vehicles. Now this here looks absolutely lovely. There you go. But what's actually happening, we just read on the thing, is all the water from the sewage farm is coming up here. Every second there's the water's worth of 6 people comes out of there every second, and it goes into here and across all these reed beds, and you can see loads of the reed beds up there. We're going to cycle past them in a minute. And then it naturally filters itself out after 3 or 4 weeks, and then it says then they've got some boreholes where they actually get the filtered water back out again in 3 or 4 weeks time to put back into the system, because it's naturally purified. Now that looks absolutely lovely there, doesn't it? But you wouldn't want to be swimming in that though. Let me not. That felt like a long ride, didn't it? Yeah. Look at that. Here's our 2 bikes here, right? And I'm only going to show you this before we trash it all up, right? But look, this is where we're camping. So this is CampingduPeroquet. She's got a camping field over there, but she's got this little, nobody's in either of these caravans. She's got this little camping area here, all this patch of grass here that's lined up for bicycles. There we go. And under that bucket there, you wonder, that bucket in the middle, that's where the electrical lead is. So we've got that. Ches is there. She told us to just stick our tents there. There's a little shower and toilet area there in the farmyard, and in the barn there's a washing up area and all that there. How nice is that? Right, so I'll show you in a few minutes when we set it all up and we trashed our stuff all over the floor everywhere. Okay, well, as promised, here's the second version. Now we've trashed it all up. The lady gave us 2 of them nice chairs, save us getting out of our own. She's got electrical lead there, so we just plugged our electrical stuff in. Obviously we won't leave that there overnight. Took the bags off because I'm going down to Albert Heijn to get some bread rolls. And here's the little crib. There's the owner. Hello, say hello, say hello, owner of crib. Jess is putting all her little things there ready so that she can use her iPad later when she's watching telly. So there you go. Right, that's pretty good. So it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow, but we're looking forward to another beautiful ride. So we'll leave you tonight. Have a great evening. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Normally I love the wind, but you know, my favourite weather is warm, windy weather. But do you know what? Even I'm falling out of love with the wind this week. We've done 200 miles nose into wind.